Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yesterday was kind of the mark of the end of garage sale season in my area. So my neighborhood, which is actually consists of like multiple smaller neighborhoods in one giant conglomerate of a neighborhood. Since as far back as I can remember, like I was like probably 8 or 10 that I can remember, this neighborhood has done a garage sale the first weekend in June and the first weekend in October. And so this was the first in October. And there was a lot of other neighborhood garage sales that were going on. So I think this was kind of the last push for like bigger neighborhood garage sales. Of course, I think there's going to be, some trickling in at the end, to the end of October. It's still very warm here in the 80s. So I still think there will be some in the rest of October, but just not nearly as much. And I think it's going to die down. So we, ended up garage selling in our neighborhood as well as some other neighborhoods. And so I picked up, I believe, 17 items for $53. So I averaged my cost of goods. So that means that I paid $3.12 for each item. But I wanted to show you what I picked up, and I will also mention how much I actually paid at that garage sale because I'm pretty sure everything. But yeah, I got some really good finds. My husband found a couple things and then I found most of them. But it was a really fun day. My mom and my aunt came with us. And so yeah, the weather was actually pretty nice. It got a little warm, but it was still a little windy. So I'm just ready for the fall and winter weather. I'm also just about 23 weeks pregnant and exhausted all the time. And I go from being extremely hot to extremely cold. So I would much rather be extremely cold than extremely hot. Fingers crossed that comes sometime soon. So grab yourself a drink or do some resale related tasks while you have me running in the background, and we'll go ahead and get into this haul. Okay, so I picked up, I believe, 9 items at one garage sale, and actually it was the first garage sale we went to, so that started the day out pretty good. So I picked up a couple of Lululemon items. This is kind of like a pink, purple, and black print. I believe these are the speed up tights. I noticed that the pull tag had been removed, but the size dot was in the back pocket. It is a style that was sold within the last couple of years, size 6. So I was able to look those up. These are in really good condition. She was asking $5 each for these leggings. So then this pair here is like a blue floral dotted print. And I believe these are, I can't remember now what style name this is. This one actually does still have the pull tag. These were all size 6, but it also has the style dot in the back, again with that style name. So $5 for that one as well. And then these are kind of like a light and kind of darker purple striped print. These are the Align leggings. This one's a little bit easier to see the logo just because it's not as like crazy of a print. This one, the pull tag had been pulled out, but this one also had the style dot in a pocket. So they were all in really good condition, probably only worn a handful of times. I was willing to pay $5 each for those. And then she had this stack of figs. I assumed a set. But these were all kind of different sizes. So most of the bottoms were small and medium. So this one right here is a small. This one I believe is the Cade Cargo. So it's like a dark red maroon print. And then the matching color top is this one, and this one was a size small. So this is the only set I'm pretty sure that the size of the top and the bottom actually matched. This one I believe is the Katarina. Yeah, this one's the Katarina top. So and she was asking $5 per set on these, so $2.50 per item essentially. This is the Katarina. This is the Cade Cargo pants. Again, this one's a size small. It's like a dark navy blue. All these were in really good condition. And then this top, okay, so I guess the two sets were the same size, size small. This one is the Chasma top. And then she had this set in this really pretty kind of teal blue color. This is the odd one. So this one is the Livingston pants, and they were in a size medium. Still good condition. And then again, had a top in the same matching color, but the top was in an extra small. So extra small top, size medium pants. Not real sure. I don't sell figs in sets. I sell each item separately. That seems to work best for me. May work better for someone else in a set. I don't know, but so having different sizes didn't really matter to me. This is the Katarina top again. But yeah, $2.50 is like half of what I'd pay at a thrift store around here. So I was happy with that. Okay. Then my husband, my wonderful, wonderful husband, he picked up 2 items at this garage sale and I picked up 1. So this top was actually inside out, so it is flipped right side out now. But it's a Lululemon top, and he thought it was a Swiftly top, but wrong side. It is actually a metal vent, which these 3 lines here means that it's men's. So it's this really nice kind of light green color. Here is that logo. And with metal vent and Swiftly Tech material, the size is stitched into the hem. So size large. Now this one, because it was flipped inside out, he didn't see it. Not going to be a big deal, I promise, but some small like pen marks on one sleeve. It might deduct like $5 off of the price, but it's not going to affect it very much. A lot of people use these for layering or working out, etc. So they were asking $2 each on these. And then he also found this men's Lululemon metal vent polo shirt. Really cool blue kind of striped pattern. I think maybe like more like a heathered pattern or heathered print. Here is the logo right there. And then this one again has that size large stitched into the hem. So $2 for each of those. Not mad about it. And then at that same garage sale, I actually picked up 2 items at the garage sale. I found this Free People size extra small top. I just really like the style of this one. So it's kind of a cropped sweatshirt, but the back is like an exposed back. So if you're wearing a really cool like sports bra or something back there, you could easily see it. I don't remember the style name of this one, but I just thought it was really, really cool. You know, just style. And then I did pick up this pair of Fit Flops. They are a pair of sandals. Now these do have a little bit right in here, just where the like color on the edge of this has come off, but because your foot's right there, I don't think it's going to affect the price much at all. So these are size 7. Yes, 7. And she asked $1 for this. So I paid $7 for all 4 of those items. Then at the next garage sale, I found this pair of Lululemon shorts. I had never seen a style like this before, but it is called the patchwork shorts, if I'm not mistaken. So she said she only wore these once or twice. It has the pull tag, but it is a little bit newer because it has this square material tag that they're kind of putting on a lot of their newer styles. This one also had the style dot in this pocket here. And so it had the style numbers, so I was able to look up that style, which it seems maybe lulufanatics.com, which is where I would always find all details on Lululemon items, as long as I had the style number. It seems like maybe that website doesn't exist anymore. I tried to go to it, it gave a 404 message error code. And so I'm not the only one who has seen that. I think I'm part of a couple of Postmark Facebook pages, and some people had mentioned that as well. So if that's the case, that's really sad because I got a lot of good info for my Lululemon listings there, but I was still able to find the style name from just Googling Lululemon and then the style number. So she was asking $6 for those. And then she had 2 Lululemon tank tops. She asked, I believe, how much did she ask for that? 6 for these, and I believe 2 for these. 2 maybe? 3. Not 100% sure, but these do not have the pull tag, which is fine. They don't have, tank tops won't have like a size dot or anything like that, but not a problem. I can measure. That one's kind of like a pale yellow color, and this one's kind of a like green, kind of green teal color. This one is split in the back. I have sold this style before and the other one, but let's see here. Where are you? Oh, right here. There is the logo right there. So I was willing to pay that because, again, a lot cheaper than I would find at my local thrift stores. And then the last garage sale we went to, found 2 items. They were just asking $1 each for them. Pair of Lululemon shorts. Showed you the back first. There's the logo there. These are the Hottie Hot shorts. There was no pull tag, but on the inside pocket was the size dot, which had the style number. So was able to find those really quickly. Great condition for $1. Not gonna pass that up. And then this one is an older style of Athleta. You can just tell from this type of tag, but it's called the Breathe Tee. I've had some good luck with these ruched kind of fitted t-shirts. There is a tiny bit of where a little bit of this is coming up, but I don't think it's going to affect it too much. I might only get 15 bucks for it or so, but again, for $1, it helped average out my cost of goods. So I was 100% fine with that. And yeah, it was a pretty good haul. I don't know if we're going to go garage selling much in the coming month. We have a trip to Denver planned at the end of October, and that is going to be purely a sourcing trip, which will be great. It'll be probably the last one of the season or of the year. And then November and December are the holidays. January is the start of the new year, and then February is baby's due month. So we have a lot to do before baby gets here. And yeah, not that garage selling takes up a lot of time, but like I said, hopefully the weather will change soon. And hopefully it'll just be a little bit better for me. I've been very, very tired. Like I said, I get very hot really easily and then very cold really easily. So we're probably just gonna be spending a lot of time indoors. But yeah, everything's going good with baby so far. He is measuring a little bit bigger, like a week ahead. But my husband's 6'4". He's a bigger guy, so doctor said it might just be genes. So we're just kind of keeping an eye on him, making sure everything's good, but so far so good. I hope you guys are kind of having a good end to your garage sale season. If you do source at garage sales, let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.